Well, obviously, a tale of two halves. I kind of what I thought after the game when I met with y'all. Was very pleased with the effort and our execution level through the first 50 plays. Unfortunately, we want to play more than 50 if we could. I thought for the first 50 plays we executed really well. We had a couple of minor things that stalled some drives. Had a couple of drops. Had what I thought was going to be about an 89-yard touchdown pass right down the middle of the field. We had a drop right there. Prior to that, had two other back-to-back drops. Which caused us to go 3 and out on a couple of occasions. But outside of those few things, that was it was for the first 50 plays. It was we were really executing at a high level. Really worried. Both quarterbacks were playing well, we were hatting a lot of people up on our run game. Thought we were running the ball effective, playing with good tempo. Not great, but good tempo. Had 55 snaps at halftime. And you pretty much could circle play 50. And from 50 to 79 is we just, for whatever reason, no excuse, we didn't execute as well. We had 31 missed assignments, and it's hard to beat anybody with 10 missed assignments, much less 31 missed assignments. You can't have that. You can't operate and function in that type of environment and expect to win. And that was pretty much kind of the tail of the second half. We would get to 2nd and 5, we'd get to 3rd and 2, and unable to convert off of it. Whether it be a missed assignment here or a misread here. And it just kind of snowballed on us, and then that coupled with the fact that you don't want to make you're trying to play conservative. You're inside your own 10-yard line. Our average starting field position in the third quarter was the 14-yard line. So you're trying to sit here and go, hey, this game's in hand. We just can't. We don't need to do anything deep in our territory that's going to put us in a worse situation, especially that third quarter. That was kind of my mindset as a play caller. I kept thinking all we needed was a spark. Just get us a spark, get us a first down. 1 leads to 2, 2 leads to, here we go. Now we're rolling again. So I think you look at it that way. With all that being said, with 31 missed assignments and they're playing at their place, give them credit. They created some of those missed assignments. Some of them were just us. I mean, most of them were just us. But give them credit. Where credit's due. With all that being said, you still go into the fourth quarter only down 3. And I thought the drive right before half was a huge momentum swing where we take the ball and we throw it out to Mike. Mike makes the break and he's kind of unaware on the sidelines where he was, steps out of bounds. Literally the call we got from the box was, coach, the ball is 1st and goal on the 3. And next thing you know, I look out there and we're on the, whatever it was, 20-yard line. And we come down and have a third still. With all that being said, we still have a 3rd and 5. And we're sprinting out cold to the right, have an opportunity to have Adam right there in the flats, and we had a missed assignment. A critical error that let a guy come free through there and put pressure on Cole, which had a wide open receiver standing on our sidelines, and so it's those things right there that in that type of environment you can't overcome. I mean, you got to execute some of those. You got to execute those. You're not going to play perfect. We understand that. We know we got a bunch of young guys young inexperienced guys, but I think it's a valuable learning experience for us. There was a lot of good things come out of it, but there's a lot of things we got to get better at.
Cole said 54 plays in the first half wasn't fast enough.
Well, you know, we were doing a lot of things, and I was doing a lot of things to kind of slow him down just a little bit, because I didn't want to put him in a bad spot. Being a first time out there, we were still, you know, snapping at 54, 55 times. There were some things I was taking off of him a little bit, and I was, you know, doing some things. He and I were doing some things as far as communication-wise while he was on the field, and I didn't want to put him in a bad situation on a couple of times, and so that was some of me. But still, you know, we had really good tempo at times, but that was game plan coming in, especially this first ball game.
Hindsight's 2020, obviously, but going back and looking at it, would you do anything different in that third quarter?
Well, I mean, obviously, you look at it right now. I mean, sure, do you max it up, take a shot when you're down there on your own 10-yard line? I mean, I guess anybody could say, yeah, why don't you do that?
Yeah.
But with the game still 3 points, you know, you're sitting here and you know, when you're looking at it in the third quarter, you're just trying to create some momentum of some sort. And you know, we kept telling, every time we tell our guys out there, hey, look, 1 first down, we're going to take a shot. 1 first down, 2 first downs, hey, the whole playbook opens up. So, you know, I mean, obviously, take a look back at it. I mean, everybody does. I mean, sure, I wish we would have. You know, I wish we would maybe once or twice, whether you're on the 7 or the 10 or wherever you're at. You know, you just kind of tell me which. I mean, you make your choice. You know, we have to restripe the grass back down there in that end of the field because we spend a lot of time down there. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, there's always you look as a coach, you look back and go, man, wish we'd have thought of this, wish I'd have done that, but in the same sense, you don't want to get in a situation to where your defense is playing well and you're putting them on a real short end of the field.
When you in your head, did the 3 drops, because they were in the same area of the field in the first half, the 3 drops, did that play a role in your thinking there in the third quarter?
No, not at all. Not at all. You know, Sherron came back, made a great catch on the touchdown ball. Mike made a couple other big catches. No, that was behind us at that point. It was more field position than anything at all. And just knowing that, you know, we got our defense that's playing well. We don't want to hamstring ourselves right here in this type of environment. Had we been at home, would the thought process been a little bit different? Maybe so, maybe not. I don't know. But you know, that's the one thing you just wanted to lean on those guys, but at least try to flip the field. If we could just get the field flipped, just a couple first downs. You know, we saw what happened in that first half with the first down we generated. We go down and score.